Hello everyone, and welcome to my video. Today I will be giving my unpopular NCT opinions, and hopefully you'll find them interesting. Anyways, onto the video, and my crappy opinions. Before I elaborate, I want to make it clear that I love this man with all my heart, and I think he's the biggest ace in NCT. I understand completely if SM decides to give him more parts, but the amount of center time, screen time, and lines that he gets, especially back during Takeoff era, is just absurd. If you want to give the man another solo, just say so SM. It's annoying, because K-pop groups are groups for a reason, and every member should be able to contribute their own portions, but that's impossible when one member is taking the spotlight in every single way. I just don't understand why we don't give wayv the same treatment as NCT 127. Okay, it might be because everyone is distracted by the fact that Win is getting more lines, which is great, but my point still stands. I've seen plenty of 10 vellies saying that he deserves his parts, and even though I agree, I feel like he can still get a lot of parts without overshadowing the other members. 10 is an all-rounder, he doesn't need an excessive amount of parts to stand out. Like I said before, if you want to give him more parts, just give him a solo. He's already proven he can handle one. I understand that the concept is complex, and could definitely drift some people away, but we have no right to complain, especially since SM has always marketed them that way. You knew what you were signing up for when you started stanning NCT, especially since their concept is their main attraction. A limit to the amount of members would be nice, of course, and I think most of us could agree that NCT could do well without more than 40 to 50 members. I think it's completely fine if fans want to criticize, or ask for changes in the concept, but NCT will always be known for their infinite members concept, and it seems to be their main source of popularity too. Fans don't appreciate him enough for this, mainly because he's one of the most unpopular members, but Yangyang has proven again and again that he's one of the most all-rounded members, in terms of rapping, dancing, and singing. First of all, I think it goes without saying that he's a very talented rapper, and the second to third best in NCT. On top of that, he also writes plenty of his raps, like in Only Human. He definitely proved his singing skills when collaborating with Imlay, and even though the vocals aren't over the top, they can still easily improve to be even better. And lastly, many fans, and even members, like 10, have said that he's the second or third best dancer in wayv. I don't have much to say about his dancing though, because he doesn't have many times to showcase his abilities. It kind of reminds me of Jisung. SM slapped the main dancer label on him, gave him one dance break, and then called it a day. How are you going to debut top-notch dancers, and then never give them opportunities to show their skills? I would understand if they didn't have the chance to add in any dance breaks, or if he doesn't suit the dance breaks in particular, but he's still a great dancer. If he can't have any chances in nctdream's choreographies, he should still be able to have something of his own outside of NCT. Hell, even Shotaro seems to get better promotion for his dancing than Jisung. I also noticed that fans barely ever seem to mention his lack of center time, and I have a feeling that this might be caused by the fact that asteroids seem to be much quieter than other fandoms. Saying they are underrated would be incorrect, because just by looking at their numbers, you can tell they are still quite popular. 400,000 album sales, 20 million views, and more than millions of streams on Spotify for every B-side is nothing to be ashamed about, but their popularity still needs to grow quite a lot, especially when compared to other units, because they just don't do as well. This could obviously be because of many factors, like how their songs are sung in Chinese, so K fans might not vibe as much, or that they are still new in the industry. There is plenty of time to grow. Honestly speaking, when I first heard about NCT 2020, one of my first thoughts was this could be a great opportunity for wayv, but was once again disappointed when they barely reached 3 million views in a day for Kickback. It's embarrassing to see nctens continue to ignore them, even after NCT 2020. The versatility during this era was amazing, especially when you compare tracks like Stronger to tracks like Best Friend. This era was able to showcase the Dreamies' different sides, their youthful side with Dream Run and Best Friend, or their strong, powerful aura with 119 and Stronger. By My First also stands out as a B-side to me, because of Jimin, Jino, and Jisung's songwriting, as well as the chorus. I can't describe how good the vocal lines falsetto sound, and Boom, the title track, is honestly superior in so many ways. I can't describe any flaw. The showcase of the choreography was amazing, especially Jino's last chorus, and the intro with Jisung. To be honest, I wonder what the album would have been like with Mark, especially because there's already been an OT7 version of Boom. Anyways, those were my unpopular or popular maybe, I'm not sure LOL, opinions on NCT. Hopefully I didn't offend any of you, and if y'all were able to agree with me, hit the subscribe and like this video for more.